And on this Tuesday, October 7th, 2025 edition of Newsmakers, a majority of U.S. Supreme Court justices seem to be leaning in favor of a Christian counselor challenging bans on LGBTQ plus conversion therapy for kids as a violation of her First Amendment rights. Kaylee Childs, with support from the Trump administration, argues the laws passed in Colorado and about half of U.S. states wrongly bar her from offering voluntary faith-based therapy for kids. Colorado, on the other hand, says its measure simply regulates licensed therapists by barring a practice that it says has been scientifically discredited and linked to serious harm. But the court's conservative majority didn't seem convinced that states can restrict talk therapy aimed at changing feelings or behavior while allowing counseling that affirms kids identifying as gay or transgender. Justice Samuel Alito said the law looks like blatant viewpoint discrimination. The argument comes months after the court found other states can ban so-called gender-affirming care. The justices are also expected to hear a case this term about sports participation by transgender players. The U.S. Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals is vacating a previous ruling that found Louisiana's Ten Commandments law unconstitutional. The law requires the Ten Commandments to be displayed in every public classroom in the state. Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murrill notes a three-judge panel made the previous opinion that declared the law unconstitutional, and the case will now be reheard before the entire court. The date for rehearing the case has not been announced. Talks aimed at ending the war in Gaza are underway in Egypt as Israel marks the second anniversary of the October 7th attacks that sparked the conflict. NBC's Richard Engel has more.
There were somber gatherings to mark the moment 2 years ago when several thousand Hamas terrorists killed more than 1,200 Israelis and kidnapped around 250, including women and children.
Meanwhile, the peace talks underway focus on a plan proposed by U.S. President Trump to end the fighting. An Egyptian official said Hamas has demanded guarantees that Israel will not resume the war after the remaining hostages are released. The plan envisions Israel withdrawing its troops and an international security force taking over. Israel has demanded that Hamas disarm, a condition the militants have yet to accept. Pope Leo XIV will visit Turkey and Lebanon next month on his first foreign trip as Pope. The Vatican said today that Leo will be in Turkey November 27th to 30th and Lebanon from November 30th to December 2nd. The trip to Turkey will include a pilgrimage to Iznik to mark the 1700th anniversary of the Council of Nicaea. This visit fulfills plans made by the Pope's predecessor, Francis, who died in April. The trip offers an opportunity for Leo to address peace in the Middle East and the challenges faced by Christians in the region. And that's Newsmakers for this Tuesday, October 7th, 2025 edition. I'm Keith Black.